Hi guys, today we're going to be unboxing the Warhammer 40k Death Masque box set from Games Workshop. And first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to the guys over at Goblin Gaming who sent me this box set out for review. If you check the description box down below, you'll find a direct link to Goblin Gaming's web store and you can go and check them out for yourselves, guys. Okay, so first of all, before we actually unbox this epic box set, let's have a look around the box art first of all. So as we can see, we've got the Eldar with Eldrad, and we've got the Death Watch with Atremus, I think his name is, if I'm spelling that or pronouncing that I should say correctly. And on the sides we've just got the Death Masque logo there with Eldrad and Atremus again. And on the back we can see the minis that we get in the box set. So we get the 10 Death Watch Marines, Atremus, and the Dreadnought there, which looks really cool. We get the Harlequins, the Death Jester, Eldrad, as two Sky Weavers, and also a Void Weaver. So fantastic box set, really cool looking. The full content says that you get a 40-page Death Masque campaign book, watch capturing Artemis, 10 Death Watch Space Marines, 1 Death Watch Venerable Dreadnought, Eldrad Ulthran, 1 Harlequin Death Jester, 12 Harlequins, 2 Harlequin Sky Weavers, 1 Harlequin Void Reaver, and the Warhammer 40k rulebook. So that's the contents of the box set. So what I'm going to do now is just open up the box set and we'll have a look at the included booklets and rulebook first of all. As you can see, this box set is chock full of minis, guys. It really is. So before we get to the rulebook, I've got to move out these miniatures out of the way. So I'm just going to put them off camera for the moment until we look at them in closer detail later on in the video. And we get a Death Masque little guide there, manual to building him. We also get a manual for the Sky Weaver Harlequins there. We get a bunch of bases, a big base for our Dreadnought, and we also get some clear bases for the Sky Weaver there. I think there's 3 of these in total, so 2 for the Sky Weavers and 1 for the Void Reaver. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the instruction manual. Okay, so let's have a look at the instruction manual. So first of all, we've got Eldrad Ulthran, and as you can see, he looks absolutely fantastic. Even the included base that you get with him looks fantastic as well. Really cool. I really like the look of that. Same goes for the Death Jester. He's got a really cool base as well, if I can just zoom in and show you that on camera. Really nice. And as we flip the page, we've got the Harlequin Troop. And Harlequin player 2, player 3, player 4, 5 and so on. And then we've got an option to build either the Star Weaver or the Void Weaver, which is really great, as you got the 2 options to build which you prefer for the box set there. And I think I'm going to do a tutorial on either the Void Reaver or the Star Weaver. I'm not sure which variant I'm going to go for yet, but I'm thinking of doing some really nice stencil work on the top of the hull of the Void Reaver there. So I'm hoping that will turn out really nice when I get round to painting that in future for a tutorial. We've got plenty of options there for masks, which is cool. And then we've got the completing Void Reaver there. We got the Watch Captain Artemis. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, guys. And again, he looks super cool. The paint job that Games Workshop have done on him with the tank on the back of his backpack looks absolutely fantastic. Stunning work there. They've done the heavy metal team on Artemis there. And then we've got the Venerable Dreadnought, which I will again be doing a tutorial on the Venerable Dreadnought. I think this is going to make a great tutorial and a really fun mini to paint as well. And we can see all the options, and there's a ton of options with this Venerable Dreadnought. What I mean by that, so you got the weapon options there. You've also got options to place different I don't know what you'd call those, but armor panels on the carapace of the Dreadnought there, or you can actually go and not put any of them on at all and leave it as if you've got the bare chest of the Marine that's pirating. It's a pirated Dreadnought, piloting the Dreadnought there. So really like the fact that you got so many different options, and as you can see from this diagram here, you can see how they look different depending on how you've actually kitted out the Venerable Dreadnought there. So that's a really great option, I think. Then we've got the Death Watch Kill Team, and again you're going to have a lot of different options here with weapons and how you kit them out, because 5 of them will have standard backpacks, and then the other 5 will have jump packs. And the weapon options you've got are quite extensive, from thunder hammers, power swords, chain swords, and then we've got what looks like a new weapon, I believe, and these are called heavy thunder hammers, which the rules for those look pretty cool. Loads of head options there for the Death Watch, all looking really cool. And yeah, just stunning miniatures, looks absolutely fantastic. That shield there, if I can just zoom in, looks really cool. Okay guys, so that is pretty much our manual. We'll go on to the next book now. Okay, so this is our Death Masque campaign book, and it's on really thick glossy paper, and it looks really nice. You got some fluff there, the hidden path, some absolutely stunning photography there of the Eldar, a little bit of fluff on Aldrad Ulthran, and a little bit of fluff on Captain Artemis. Again, some stunning photography work down there. Then we got the missions that you can do as part of the campaign of this box set, which again looks really good. Beautiful digital art down there of the Death Watch. See if I'm getting all of that in. And then we've got the forces of the Death Watch, and then we've got the points for the Watch Captain Artemis, 145 points. Squad Krull and Squad Galatal, with the different weapon options that you've got there and the points. Venerable Dreadnought Nihilus, and then there's your Watch Force entirely there, and the formation for the Watch Force. Armory, the weapons, and I think it'll probably say Yeah, heavy thunder hammer, strength 10, AP2, melee, pulverize. If to wound roll for an attack with this weapon is 6, the attack has the instant death rule. Pretty sweet there, pretty sweet. And then we've got the Forces of the Eldar, and I'm thinking of following this paint scheme similar to this, as I think it looks absolutely stunning there. Death's Companions, Company of the Threefold Stranger, and I love the Ingram Spectre there. Looks brilliant. The Blades of Fate, Serpent's Breath, and then you've got the Corian's Host, Armory of the Eldar, and the Runes of Fate, and that finishes off the book really. I'm only going to briefly show you the rule book, guys, because this is the same rule book that you get with other Games Workshop box sets that you'll have seen unboxes in the past. The only difference is you get an exclusive cover of Captain Atremus there, so the manual is pretty much the same, but this box set screams absolute value. You get the full rule book with all the rules, you get all the miniatures of the Eldar and the Death Watch there. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to come back and we're going to have a look at the meat of this box set, the juicy miniatures. So back in a second. Okay guys, so let's start having a look at some of the miniatures then. So first of all, we're looking at some of the Harlequin miniatures from the box set, and as you can see, they look absolutely fantastic. Some superb detail. Now, although I've been painting many years, guys, I don't know much of the Eldar. In fact, I've never actually painted an Eldar miniature, which is quite a shock really, considering how many miniatures I have painted over the years, and I've not painted an Eldar miniature. So I'm super excited to paint some Eldar, to be quite honest. But looking at the miniatures, they look really nice. Got a really nice sword there, and we can see some really nice crisp detail on the leg there as well. And this miniature is going to stand tall on the base, standing on that glyph or ruin, if you like. So that's really nice there. And then we've got our Eldrad miniature. I'm just going to zoom in a little, or zoom out when I need to zoom in. Okay. And again, this miniature looks stunning, guys. The sharp, crisp detail that you can see on the glyphs of that ruin, and the sword looks absolutely fantastic. Now we can see more detail, and we can see the detail on the staff there. Such sharp detail. Games Workshop plastics, they just get better and better. They really do. You can't well, I was going to say you can't complain, but I don't know, it's hard to even compare them to some of the other manufacturers out there, because the detail is just that good. Get the next sprue, and I believe this is a Tremus. Again, another lovely miniature with a combi flamer, I believe. And it's really cool how the pipes actually attach to the backpack there, and he's got a custom backpack which looks really nice. a nice embossed shoulder pauldron there that says Atremus on it. And some Latin, I believe, written on the power sword that he's holding, saying Exterminatus. Just beautiful design work there. It's going to look so nice with a blue wash painted in on those details on his arm there. We have one of the Elder vehicles, one of the sprues for that. Just going to zoom out a bit, guys. Some nice details on the Death Masque there. Really nice. More of the sprue from the vehicle there. Okay, on to the next sprue. This sprue is literally all of the Death Watch shoulder pauldrons for the silver arm. And we've got a power sword and a really cool head there as well. And that one is absolutely fantastic. It's hard to show on camera as it's facing side on, but it looks really cool with the plume on the top of the helmet there. That is pretty badass, for want of a better word. And now we've got the Death Jester, I believe he's called. And just like Eldrad, he's got a really cool base that he's standing on. So this is going to be absolutely fantastic to paint up. Really cool head there as well. If I can just zoom in and show you. Really nice weapon as well. Brilliant. Okay. And we've got the sprue for the Void Reaver. Just zoom out a little for that. And we can see all the unique Death Masques down there. And we'll show the next sprue. Now the next sprue is for our Venerable Dreadnought. We can see some really detailed script work on those feet armor plates, or leg armor plates I should say. But the cool thing again with this kit is you could either go with those or those. You've got an option of kitting it out with different armor plating. And another really cool thing with this kit, I believe, is that if you actually buy multiple kits, you can actually make your Venerable Dreadnoughts look different. So you could actually have two Venerable Dreadnoughts from two box sets, but they'd look completely different depending on how you kit them out. So it's really nice to have that option to actually change them around, I personally think. So really nice. We just break these sprues in half so we can have a closer look. So we've got the weapons there, we've got the assault cannon and the twin link las cannon, and it looks really nice. Some nice detail there on the las cannon tips there. And I've got to zoom in and show you the crisp detail on the carapace there. It looks so cool, guys. You can actually put plates over this detailed work, but I think it'd be such a shame to hide all of that Latin writing. But I don't know, I'm not 100% certain how I'm gonna make the Venerable Dreadnought look at the moment, but the detail is just absolutely stunning. As you can see it there as well on the armour of the arms. Also that lovely script that you can put plating over to cover it up, but again it just seems a shame to cover up such beautiful script work. So again, not sure what I'm going to do yet, but looks really good. And then we've got some really cool head options. Again, which goes back to what I said about having multiple Venerable Dreadnoughts. You could actually have them all looking different, so it's really nice. And here we've got more Harlequins. Again, more Harlequins. Some of these sprues repeat themselves, I believe, so I'm not going to show you them all in great detail. And then we've got some of my favourite miniatures from the box set, the Death Watch Marines, and look at that Thunderhammer there, that heavy Thunderhammer. I will be kitting out these guys. I mean, I don't know whether it'll work out that they perform really well with them in game, but they just look so cool. So I'm definitely going to have to kit out some of the Marines with those weapons. We've got some of the backs with the swords, or I should say long knives. They're almost like swords, they're that big, and they look so cool. And then we've got the heads there, if I can just zoom in. They look really nice. Just turn it over and we can see some of those really nice bolters there as well. And there is an absolutely stunning shield. I will try and use that shield. I'm not sure what that weapon is there. Is it part of the heavy bolt gun? I'm not sure. Looks really good though. Or is it like, it looks like a shotgun? I don't know what weapon that is. I'm gonna have to find that out. It looks cool. Whatever weapon it is, it looks pretty cool. And then we've got our unique shoulder pauldrons up here, and we can see some white scars, some salamanders, some dark angels, some space wolves, blood angels, imperial fists, ultramarines. I think that's iron hands. Oh, it's a blood angel successor chapter. What are they called now? Can't think off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't think, but yeah, they're really cool. And so definitely looking forward to painting up those. And our final sprue, we've got legs, some backs for the jump pack guys, some again absolutely incredibly detailed shoulder pauldrons for these guys. Some really nice lightning claws. Show you the legs there. some regular thunder hammers. I used to think thunder hammers were pretty epic until I seen heavy thunder hammers. But yeah. And then we've got some shields down there that look really nice. Some more shoulder pauldrons there. The amount of options we've got really for the shoulder pauldrons is absolutely extensive. You can actually go and put on the chapter specific shoulder pauldrons, or you could go with generic ones for the other arm. I mean, it's your choice really, again, which goes back to the fact we've got so many different options to kit out this box set with different weapons, different shoulder designs, and that really nice chainsword there with the skulls going down it. Brilliant. I'm in awe of this box set, guys. So let's go over the box set then. So we spoke about the contents earlier, the fact that you get the Eldar miniatures and the Death Watch miniatures in this box set. On top of that, you're also getting the campaign booklet and the rule book as well. And at the moment on Goblin Gaming, this set is £76, and I think if you bought the rule book separately, and if you bought the Eldar miniature separately and the Death Watch, it costs considerably more than this box set, guys. It's stunning. The miniatures look absolutely phenomenal. I'm just super excited to crack on with it. I love my miniatures, guys, and I'm a sucker for detail, and the detail in these miniatures are, wow, next level. They really are. Games Workshop have done an absolutely stunning job on them. They really have. So let me know what you think of this box set in the comments field down below, as I'm sure this is going to be talked about quite a lot over the coming weeks, this box set. Also, please don't forget to check the description box down below, and you'll check out a direct link for Goblin Gaming's web store. So please do that, guys. And like I say, thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you've enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed opening up this box set, and I can't wait to paint them, and hopefully have some tutorials up in the coming weeks, so please look out for those, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. So thanks for watching.